situation. So I wanted to let you guys know what happened after the birthday situation. So after we took my daughter to out to eat, and after we went to the mall, that whole situation with the mall situation ended up turning out good. So I was kind of scared because I thought, oh crap, I think we might have messed up my daughter's birthday. But as we're driving back from the mall, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, watch my last live before this one. Um, but after we took my daughter to the mall and we took her birthday shopping, we she apologized for um, the confusion and stuff like that, and then she got like more relaxed and more chilled, and she said, "I'm really sorry that I messed." I kind of messed up and I didn't know what you guys exactly were doing. So I just thought we would leave and we'd go to you guys' house and meet up there. So after we went to the mall and spoiled my daughter, we came here, we did her birthday cake, and that turned out fun and really good. We got a lot of great pictures. I'll probably put one on the thumbnail of this video. And she opened up more gifts that her stepdad got her, that we left here at our house. And then we just chatted with her and her boyfriend, and then they left. And so it turned out to be a good golden birthday. For those of you who didn't catch my last live, we took my oldest daughter out for her birthday to Bluebird Cafe, and to a huge mall and shopping and stuff like that. And then when they left, we went to a store and grabbed a couple stuff for our house. And then now we're finally at home relaxing. So, Kathy Smith, hello everyone. Wow, your hair is much different from your few days ago when your husband was doing your hair. Yeah, it it's more like it's not as a vibrant purple as I thought it was going to be. It's more of like a, I don't know, like a blurple type purple. So yeah, I'm probably gonna dye it black. Like when I'm done with this color, I'm gonna dye my whole hair black because I'm kind of getting over all the vibrant colors, and I've been doing that since last year. I think I did yellow, red, magenta, blue. Um, what else? Green. I think everyone's favorite color was green, but I also kind of got a lot of hate for the green too. To be honest, like people were literally trying to tell me that I was trying to like act like Billie Eilish when that's not what I was doing. I was just trying to go for. I was literally trying to go for a goal of hitting every color that hair color that there is out there. But I think later on, I'm gonna probably have my friend. She's a really good hairstylist. I think I'm gonna have her do sessions on my hair, and I'm gonna do like a pastel pink. One of my other friends wanted to do pastel pink too, and that kind of made me think about like having either a pastel purple or a pastel pink, and I think that would look cute. But it would probably take a lot of time because my hair's like almost black. Um, but thank you for the compliment saying it looks nice. Kathy, I think black looks best on women. That's just my opinion. Yeah. I my this up here, all this like kind of brown color, that's my natural hair color. But when I was a baby, I was born with like pitch black hair. Um, yeah, my lashes. Stop. You know what these remind me of? They remind me of, honey, what's that elephant
Huh?
off Sesame Street? Come on,
Snuffleupagus?
say it.
Snuffleupagus? Snuffleupagus?
Snuffleupagus, or however you say it. That somebody said that I'm gonna fly away with my lashes. No, I probably would if I could, and I would be happy to do that because, but yeah. These are lashes that I got from Live Glam. It's a makeup company place. And I don't like after I did radiation because I'm a thyroid cancer survivor. After I did radiation, I like I my hairline went way back and because it kind of used to be down a little bit lower and my eyelashes got really thin, so I put on fake eyelashes when I do my makeup, not all the time, but um, most of the time, just because I don't, the ones that I have now, my natural ones, you can barely see them. So it's nice for us cancer survivors that they have false eyelashes because a lot of the times our hair thins out and our eyelashes and eyebrows and all that. So, but okay. And then I got that girl out of there because she was being really rude. um. Anyway, so yeah, and she probably felt salty too because I didn't realize she was putting me down. But anyway, so yeah, we had a good day and we're back here now, and I got good news for you guys. So I love plants, and my husband got me an orchid like probably a year and a half ago, and I've been trying to keep it alive, and I got it to bloom once, and guess what? It's blooming again. Look, see this little uh, node right there? So that's going to turn into a long branch, and it's going to get kind of thick like this one. And then orchids will start blooming off of it. Orchid flowers will start blooming off of it again. So I'm excited about that. I discovered that when I was doing the dishes the other day, which I need to do them again. I just did them yesterday, and look at them today. I did dishes yesterday. Here they are today. Look at that. Did them yesterday, and there they are. 4 kids. That's what they can do to you. Okay. What shoes am I wearing? I'm not wearing any. I just have socks on. Kathy, we talked your last feed saying I had lung cancer and beat it. And you talked about your grandfather that was in the service, and I found out days ago my friend has lung cancer and stomach cancer at once. Oh my gosh. That is insane. That is so much. And you know what? Somebody earlier today, Kathy, I don't think you were on my live earlier today, but somebody else was telling me that they found out they had cancer too. So there's a lot of people that are finding out that they have cancer, and I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry about your friend and stuff. It's you know what it is? This is my opinion. I don't know for a fact this is what it is, but I feel like it's in our food that we eat. I feel like a lot of the food that we eat that's processed and stuff like that, I feel like that's what literally, I feel like that's what brings us down and makes us get cancer. Let's see here. Uh Cola Sice. How are you how are you feeling today? Feeling better? Yes, I'm feeling a lot better today, but I do need sleep. I just told everybody that I would get on live stream really quick and let everybody know how my daughter's birthday went because it was going really good and we were having a blast, but then there was like a little hiccup and it kind of got a little bad for a second and then everything turned out to be okay. Kathy, oh sweet Jesus, the dishes. No, I know. I just did them, and really, really having four kids. That's how it is. Like they literally, you pick up and it feels like they're just like making a mess right behind you. Yeah, they are. Okay, Kathy. Yeah, he's not gonna beat it. Okay, sorry. Let me see. He's not gonna beat it. They gave him like a year
That's
at
cool.
most, but he's okay with everything. Okay, that's good that he's at an accepting because that my brother had cancer too, and he had to do more than me. Like, okay, I had to do radiation therapy, and he ended up being in the last like 2.5, 3 years, but like people that I've known that have had cancer, my grandpa and stuff like that, and just like other people that I know, like from online and stuff that haven't beat it. Like that's the best thing that we can do right now is just like if we find out we have cancer and we can't beat it, try to be come to an accepting to it because um come to peace with it because it just would really like not it wouldn't make things any easier. I think is how I want to word it. If you're down every day, um, for the rest of the time that you had, because I know when I was told that I had cancer, what I did was I thought about my family and I wanted everything to be like happy all the time. Um, this is before I knew like how severe it was or what stage because for thyroid they don't really say there's a stage, but however the surgeon did tell my husband that when my husband asked my surgeon, he did ask what stage of thyroid cancer I had if there were to be a stage for it, and the doctor said if I would say there's a stage on it, it was 2.5. So I was like at stage 2.5 thyroid cancer. Um, but yeah, he just initially said that you can't. There's not really a stage. So, but that's good that he's accepting with it. And you said, I agree, foods have stuff to do with getting cancer. Yeah, because they put like, there's like chemicals in some foods, I think, in my opinion, and just all the processed stuff that like can't be good for us. But the sad thing is, like, poor people like me, and probably like half of America that are poor, like, we can't afford to eat good because I've actually went grocery shopping at like one of those grocery stores that have like all natural foods, like nothing like artificial, and it's really, really, really expensive. So it's hard to get like good, like how nobody 1000 bodyguard is being creepy. I know. Um, here I got him out because I didn't see the other comments. Kathy, did you get caught in the crazy storms last night or tonight? Yes, not tonight, but last night. Um, it got really windy. Like you could hear it. The windows were whistling. I did hear our house kind of swaying because we live in a mobile home last night. But when I woke up though in the afternoon because I slept in, it wasn't bad at all today. Yesterday was slightly bad, but they were here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, where I live. They were making it out like way worse. Like they were making it out like we were gonna have like a tornado. Like we were for sure gonna have a tornado. And then when we went to my mom's house, we were like watching the radar, and it was like just heavy rain. And literally, that scares the hell out of people that live in mobile homes because when they say like a severe storm or like tornado threats or watches, you want to get out because yeah, like your whole house can be taken down. So, but yeah, Kathy, we dealt with some storms here. I hope if you did, I hope that all your property and stuff like that was okay and nothing blew away or got damaged. I pray that it didn't. Uh, Kudaro or Kudaro, pretty woman, yay! Thank you. Hi, Kathy. What kind of cancer did your brother had, if you don't mind me asking? He had lymphoma. He had lymphoma, Hodgkin's lymphoma. I think that's how you say it. Sorry, I don't really know how to say that first part. Hodgkin's or honey, how do you say that kind of cancer?
Hodgkins?
Yeah, how do you
Yeah.
say it? Hodgkin's,
Yeah,
just like
Hodgkins.
that. Okay, that's what kind he had, and it was terrible. He had to do he had to do chemotherapy, and it was really hard. Watching that and everything. He lives in California. Me and my husband drove there and visited him. Uh, Colasis, what are you talking about again? I was just talking about my daughter's birthday. We went out and celebrated her birthday, and then we got on the topic of cancer because one of my friends on here, subscribers, was talking about it with me. So we got on that topic, and you said I'm talking about cancer. We are too. Kathy, my brother-in-law got throat cancer last year, and they did surgery to get his voice box and can only eat food through the tube now. You know what? I'm really sorry that happened too, and afraid of getting more cancer in my throat because I actually had a stricture in my esophagus. This is gross. So, warning before I talk about it. I had to get like a video camera scope down my esophagus all the way down to my stomach, because they I wasn't able to swallow solid foods and they didn't know why. And I was getting scared because I was reading things and it said that you could get cancer and or that it could be cancer. And you should never really Google things that much because that it'll come up that a lot of the times. Um, but anyways, so it said I could have it could be possible cancer and I got scared. But then there was other things that I read that just said like acid reflux and GERD and stuff like that. And but they went down in my esophagus, and the results were that I had a stricture, which means here's the how wide your esophagus is usually to swallow food. Mine shrunk down to like this. So all I could eat was like foods that were blended up, like pureed foods. I could only eat applesauce, mashed potatoes. If I had like pinto beans, I had to blend them up. I had to drink breakfast replacement meals and ensures and stuff like that because and milk and everything like that because I couldn't eat anything for like 6 months until after I had my son because I was pregnant when this happened. And they after I had my son, they did like a surgery where they stuck a thing down my throat and they it was like a balloon thing that widened my esophagus so I could eat normal solid foods again. It was crazy. So I can't even imagine the throat cancer and having like a tube. Kathy, but he takes care or it he has a trach now in his neck. I've seen those before. So I used to be a certified nurse aide when I was younger, and I've seen a lot of like elderly people with that. So it's scary to have. I'm sure, like to be the one that has that. Kathy, the bad weather from yesterday moved to the east. I'm in southern Illinois and we got nailed with tornadoes. Oh gosh, I knew it. I mean, that they were saying that for us. I saw the storms move down like below us, but I didn't like look up close and see what states they were or anything like that. But that is so really scary. We were actually gonna we're actually going to Illinois this weekend, so I really hope that there isn't any tornadoes when we go there. But I'm sorry that you guys had to have tornadoes, but um I'm glad you're okay too. That you I see down there that you said you're okay. I'm glad about that because that is really scary. I just after the derecho that hit here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, I don't like any tornadoes. No, I don't like any storms. But there's a lot of people that laugh and they're just they want to go out there and watch it. I'm not one of those people. I don't like to watch storms. Um, but glad you and your family are safe. Yes, we went to my mom's house. We didn't stay here. Nope, I won't do that again. That sounds horrible about your throat. It was the worst thing. One of the worst things besides cancer, of course, that I experienced in my whole entire life was that. Um, Kathy, YouTube popular Bluff, Missouri, they got destroyed. Oh my gosh. See, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. I'll go look. I'll look it up later after the live. I can't even believe it. Like, okay, I know a lot of people aren't gonna like want to listen to this, but like in the Bible, it does talk about how the weather is gonna get weird during the end times. My son is walking by me. It does say in the Bible that the weather's going to get weird during end times, and it does say a lot of the stuff that's going on nowadays. And I just I think it's just kind of crazy how a lot of people aren't listening to that or aren't believing in it and aren't realizing that it's like unfolding in front of our eyes. But that's fine. I'm not here to press things on anybody. I'm not here to make anybody believe anything. It's just some like we're talking about tornadoes and food and health and all that. And in the Bible it talks about plagues. It talks about people getting sick. And COVID happened, and it talks about the weather just getting weird, like in places that it normally doesn't get weird at. So yeah, I don't know. Kathy, I forgot what town in Mississippi, but that town got hit 3 different times today by a tornado. Today. See, here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, it was just yesterday, and then the whole rest of the week now is supposed to be good. I I can't take another tornado. If we have another one in our home, I'm gonna be so sad because we already had like two of our homes like demolished. We had to get two of our mobile homes demolished. And some might say, well, why don't you buy a house and pay a mortgage instead of a mobile home? Well, that's because it way too much money, and it's easier to just buy a mobile home and start all over again than it is to pay a mortgage for me and my family, anyways. Um, that's crazy. Kathy, yesterday, always to sit down, honey, please. Want to sit down by me and say hi to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, come here.
Hi.
This is Oasis for those of you who do not know him. Okay. Okay, you go, honey. Okay, let's see here. Uh, but that's crazy. I did not know that. I did not know that about any of the towns. Yesterday was tornadoes, wildfires, very bad sandstorms in one day. Very odd. Yeah. They do have us. I don't know if they do today, but yesterday they had where I live flagged for fires. Like for our town to be able to catch on fire very easily. This lady had the house right beside us caught on fire the other day, and they luckily she was home and caught it, and the side of her trailer is probably like from the grass to about 2 feet tall. There's this part of her house that caught on fire, and she is lucky she was awake and caught it and called the fire department, and they got it out because that's right by us. And if she would have caught our house on fire, I just don't even know. I don't even know what I would have did. Um, Yesterday, and then okay, Kathy, you say you live in Iowa. Yes, I do. I live in Iowa. I live in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and it like there's tornadoes everywhere in the Midwest here, everywhere. Kathy said hello, Oasis. Kathy said hello. Say hi.
Hi.
So yeah. And then Kathy. Oh, I forgot. Oh, and I forgot bad snowstorms yesterday. Oh my gosh. Wow, the crazy reason I asked Iowa got hit pretty hard in Davenport. Yeah. So parts of Iowa did get hit pretty bad with tornadoes and stuff like that, but we didn't. And you know what though? Last year though, this city, Cedar Rapids, where I live, it got hit really hard. In fact, my husband was at work and he saw a funnel cloud. Like there it literally was right in front of him. He got a really good picture of it. And but the reason why it nothing happened was because it didn't there wasn't enough like uh accumulation of everything to actually for it to actually hit the ground. So thankful for that because if it did hit the ground, it was right across from him. Like he could just see it. It was right there. Um, but yes, and his uncle lives in Davenport, so I should probably ask him to my husband's uncle does. I should probably ask him if like he should reach out to him and ask him if he's okay because I didn't know about that. Kathy, God must have been with you yesterday because Iowa got wrecked. Yeah, we I my sister she lives right down the road from my mom, and she said that there was some fences around her that got blown over. So, but it's weird because at my mom's house, like nothing, like okay, she had like this metal bird feeder thing that was like in the ground, like really deep in the ground, and like some other decorations, and those like blew over and her bird feeder thing got crooked, but like yeah, nothing happened to her house or nothing like that. And but we did hear the wind, and she has a pretty old house and she has a underground basement like below the ground. So we were down there, but you could hear kind of the whistling and stuff and whirling from the wind, but nothing happened. So, and nothing happened when we came back to our mobile home. Nothing was touched. So, yeah, he probably was with us and just keeping his hand over us. Um, so yeah, but nonetheless, I just pray for everybody that nobody else has to deal with tornado damage or, even the tornado damages aren't anything. I'm just glad that everybody's okay. Like houses and objects and materialistic things can be replaced, but our lives can't be replaced. So it's always just settle down, honey. So it's good that everybody's okay from that. That's good to have an underground basement. Best ones to have. Yes, my mom has one and she's moving though, but the good news is her new house has an underground basement too. It's kind of weird because there's a part of it that's underground, but then there's sliding doors that are exposed to outside, but then there's a room that's has like brick all or concrete all in it with like windows that are like really small. I don't know how to, honey, what are those windows called that are small that my mom has right now? You just told Oasis yesterday.
Oh,
Our brains aren't thinking, but
storm. Oh no, that's not it.
you just told Oasis what they were.
Yeah.
Dug out something.
I don't know.
But yeah, they're windows that like they're underground, but they're like really small. They're like 8 inches tall by probably like 20 inches wide or 24 inches wide. I forget what they're called. There was a nursing home that got hit yesterday. I can't find nothing about it online nowhere. See, in my that scares the heck out of me because I used to be a CNA and I worked with elderly people, and whenever there was an emergency like that, we had to evacuate them into the bathrooms and stuff like that because there's nowhere else for them to go. And also, my daughter works in a nursing home, and she was talking about the storms and being afraid in it. Yes, I have an oil rain lamp. And it still does work too. Nay, can you plug it in really quick? Here. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, you don't want to poke your finger, Oasis. Here, Nay. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'll show you how it looks. I'm gonna wait for it for the oil to actually come down, because right now it's turning on, but it takes a little bit from the oil from the bottom to come up and then come back down. So, oh my God, my combos are all over cancer and storms to an oil rain lamp. That's okay. That's what I'm here for, is just to talk about different life topics and stuff like that. That's the fun part about my channel, is that we don't have to talk about anything specific. We can talk about anything, everything, and nothing. Okay, so here it is, you guys. Isn't that pretty? There is a couple lines that are a little loose. There's like 2 that are behind her that I need to get fixed, but other than that, I bought this from a person and that lived in Canada, and it was shipped from Canada to here. So, and it was kept in obviously like really good condition. I need to sometime clean it out though and get the oil out of there and put in new oil, because that oil in there is really, really old. I think it's probably about like 2 or 3 years old, the oil. And my kids at first, when I first got it, they're like, oh my gosh, can I touch that water? I'm like, no, you can't touch it. That's not water, that's oil. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, that's oil. So yeah, these things go for a lot on eBay. Oh, Kathy, you said I was looking to buy an used oil rain lamp. That one that works for from like $400 to $600. I see that lamp, think of my childhood. Crazy questions. Do you think they make color oil? I don't know if they make color oil. I'm pretty sure they do. I think so. I'm not 100% on that. Hold on a second. I have to climb over here and turn this off. Okay, now you can unplug it now. I think they probably do though. I wouldn't be surprised if they make like glow in the dark oil. I mean, it's 2025 now, so I bet you they probably do. But yeah, I've had that for like 3 or 4 years now. I'd say probably 3 because I got it. My 4-year-old who's jumping around, I got it. I bought that like around the time, like right when he was like an infant. So probably 4 years. 4 years I've had it now. And yeah, they are expensive. Like if you're gonna buy them on eBay or social media platforms, those oil rain lamps sell from anywhere from $300 to $600, and sometimes when like if they have everything they came with, like some of them have a chain on top that you can hang up on the ceiling, kind of like my plant right there, how that's hanging up. You can hang the some of those oil rain lamps up in the ceiling, like if you wanted to with the chain. And some of them are selling on eBay for $3,000. So bread lover said hi bread lover. Pistol, who a girl here? uh I'm a girl. Kathy in the conversation with me is a girl. Okay. Kathy, oh, glow in the dark would be amazing. I never thought of glow in the dark oil. I bet you they do. In fact, now that you said that, when I get off here, I'm probably going to Google that and look it up and see if they do sell the glowing oil. That would be really cool. Um, but yeah, so I don't know. I tonight I'm just probably gonna shower, chill, um, do skincare stuff. Tomorrow I'm gonna get on for a little while on live stream and just talk with you guys and stuff like that. My husband right now is making more music. Little one is hopping around and being hyper and having fun, and Kinnick there is listening to some music, and my daughter Naomi is hanging out and looking on her phone, probably talking to her friends. So we're all kind of just taking a relaxing break because we were like out of the house all day today, and we're all kind of tired now. So um but I don't know. So let's see. People. Sorry that there's a couple people saying weird things on here. I had to get rid of them. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I just thought I would get on and let you guys know what happened from earlier, because earlier it was fun, but it got a little crazy. And oh, I was gonna say too that this next week, within the next week or two, we're going to Chicago. And yeah, hoping there's no storms when we go, but we're planning to go to the Field Museum and the Shedd Aquarium and the Brook. If it's nice out, probably the Brookfield Zoo if they're open. But I don't know if I think it might be too early for the Brookfield Zoo to be open. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure. I think I remember going there a long time ago in the fall. So I mean, if it's open in the fall, I'm pretty sure it should be open like now. If the weather's cooperating, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Sorry. But okay, everyone. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I have more fun times than this. Right tonight, I'm being kind of boring and blah. Um, but yeah. So I love you guys all, and I'm gonna be on with another live topic. Bye. Bye.